Okay, so both versions are getting or have gotten at this point some World Tournament card EZAs, and I want to showcase a bunch of them. I actually did not do any videos talking about some of these World Tournament EZAs last time. So, like, for example, I'll probably going to have a video focus on this Gohan later today as well. But today we're going to take a look at the Int Super Saiyan buff Goku here. His name is just Super Saiyan Goku, keep that in mind. He seems to be one of the more decent cards of this GP batch, right? I feel like there's 4 cards in total. I'm not a fan of the other 2, but we will take a look at them later. But I think this guy does have potential. The reason why is because he has a 6-turn attack and defense buff for 50% buff, right? Which is really, really strong. He's also a support unit for 3 types. I believe it's AGL, Int, and Physical. So we do want those kind of types on the team in order for him to get his full passive. And we'll talk about that as we hop in here. So he's in the first rotation, which is fine right here. We're going to go into the Cell Red Zone. The Cell Red Zone should be like, you know, it's not like mega difficult fight, but it's a fight that lets you, like, you know, build up your characters while still being, you know, red zone difficult here. So the Super Saiyan Goku, again, he gets 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. He does give that 2 key and 30% attack and defense support to, again, AGL, Tech, and Int types. If there's a Tech type category if there's a Tech type ally in the team, he gets 50% attack when performing a super attack and a 30% chance to crit. Then if there's an AGL type ally on the team, he gets 50% attack again when performing a super attack, but he gets a medium chance to dodge with AGL types. So I feel like what they should have done is they should have just made both of those a medium chance to dodge instead of giving one of them a crit chance, because then that would have allowed this guy to get 60% dodge chance, and at that point he could actually be much better, but unfortunately he does not have that. So my build for this guy actually is full additional on dodge, 25 additional, and then what is that? 13 dodge. I think that's the build you want to go for this guy. Obviously full level 10 links, rainbow here. So he's at 127k defense starting off, no support. If I put him in the middle, no, he'll still get Kamehameha here, and he can't get Shattering the Limit, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and give him this right here. Bam. We'll give you this. You know, I messed up, but, you know, it's fine. We're not, like, aiming to get into Gohan anyways like that. We want AGLR Gohan over here in the first place. So, he's doing a 3.4 million attack stat. Again, no support or anything like that there. We really want him to get additionals, but his defense isn't really going to be that good until we get a couple of stacks with this guy. And then at that point, he could potentially have some solid defense. The attack debuff doesn't really matter, because I'm not really, like... well, okay, we're taking a lot of damage here. I don't really care about, you know, his damage necessarily. What I want to see is how good his defense could be. And again, we have to consider he also does have the 30% chance to dodge, which could, at points, come in handy. We'll just give you all of these here. We'll let this guy start getting that, and then Gohan could start getting some stacks at the end. Cord gave out real quick there, but that's fine. We'll skip ahead, and then we'll get the next rotation with the Super Saiyan Goku. Okay, so we got a stun off last turn, which is fine. So right here, we're going to get, again, a good majority of links active with this guy. If I take a look here, this is going to be, yeah, everything active except for Shattering the Limit and then Z Fighters, which I feel like on, like, a lot of his team builds, you're not really going to see that. Maybe Shattering the Limit once in a while, but that's pretty much it there. So, again, his defense jumped up from 120k to 190k. Additionals can really impact how strong his defensive abilities is going to be. So hopefully we see him get an additional here. So 3.6 mil. Again, he is technically attack debuffs. Additional normal, which is actually worst case scenario, because now Ichigo Gohan couldn't even get a super attack off. But, I mean, I guess what am I supposed to do here? We might do a lot here in this turn, so again, I'll just skip ahead. We'll make sure we get a good rotation. I'm not gonna get you orbs, but yeah. Again, focus on Goku, of course, right? So, okay, so we have him on rotation with this guy. I'm gonna put him in the... I hope Gohan doesn't kill here. Well, okay, so I guess we'll keep getting him stacked. So, wow, okay. This turn he's at 264k. Keep on, we're getting 30% support here, but the extra support ability has not kicked in yet. I don't think Gohan will kill, so we'll go ahead and get this with this guy. Hey, that's crazy, because this Gohan is already at a similar level of defense, but he gets another 120%, and then 40% on super attack. Yeah, you can, like, tell the difference. I don't know. I don't know if they're, like, a little more scared of this guy specifically, and, like, this batch of units compared to the first batch of units, but yeah. Yeah, Gohan shouldn't kill. Even if he, like, gets 2 more super attacks and crits, that he does actually kill. So we could get a stack in, again, another stack with this Super Saiyan Goku here. Again, hopefully additional supers would be really good to see. So he's at a 4.2 mil attack stat. Again, he is getting 50% support here. And additional normal, which, that sucks. He keeps getting additional normals, man. Also, the cord keeps cutting out. I don't know what to tell y'all. I tried my best to fix it, but I guess not. We could actually exchange with you. So I'm just gonna keep pushing you here. We'll just keep going. I don't really care about exchanging with this unit or anything right now. We'll do this here. Okay, we'll just keep rolling here. Because it's like, well, there's not really a point skipping, like, you know, a good 10-15 seconds. But yeah, I'm just looking at this defense number. We're gonna have basically like the full stacks this next turn, right? Because again, it's a 6-turn stack, so this should be the 6th turn, right? I guess it's good to see his defense without like any additionals or anything here. We'll definitely keep Gohan right here in the front. Dude, the stupid cord. I'm gonna fix this real quick, man. Okay, so right here, we're going to have basically very similar amount of links, everything but Shattering the Limit, and then Z Fighters. He's at, again, 255k. No, I feel like his defense numbers, without additionals especially, they're just not looking high enough to me. Of course, he's on the 200% leader skill here. So the actual 200% for this Goku Gohan, again, they do lead Goku family and Super Saiyan. And then, again, the actual 200% portion, I'm actually double check that here. I missed that tax that he got, but I don't really think it would have been that impressive. So there's a 30% chance of dodge kicking in, or it could have been the hidden potential dodge, right? You have to rely on this guy to dodge. If he doesn't dodge, he's gonna eat too much damage. That's unfortunate. Again, yeah, they give the 30% to Android Cell Saga, which obviously this guy's on. No, I think they made him a little too weak defensively. He's not there. Dang, that really does suck. Because this Goku could have been really helpful for some of these different category teams, right? Again, he's on. Let me read the category teams that could have helped: Heavenly Events, Rapid Growth, Bottom Master, Disciple, even the Agile LR Go the Int LR Kid Gohan, right? Android Cell Saga could have been really helpful in, but unfortunately, he just is not getting. He's not helping those teams the way we would want him to. Because he's just a little too weak defensively. Even Bond of Friendship, right? The Pan team. Yeah. Dang, okay. Okay. Okay, we're back in rotation with him. I really do hope we get the double super, because next turn we're actually going to have Gohan on support again, and then we'll probably end with that Tech Gohan supported rotation. That time he won't actually be debuffed either. I'm like, dude, I keep getting additional normal attacks. Okay, dodge. Okay, that's good. He did dodge the super attack. That's a good showing. He has that dodge in him. He could dodge the super, and if he's able to dodge the super attack, that's very, very powerful for him. We'll just go ahead and use this real quick. It doesn't matter. We'll just kill the cell, get him out of the way, and then we'll have this final rotation here with the Super Saiyan Goku and the Gohan, right? So again, everything active except for Z Fighters here. Dokkan attack could be an issue, huh? I'm gonna skip the Dokkan attack and hopefully we're fine. Yeah, 267. I don't know. Even with the... No. It's not there. It's not enough. He's not good enough. He's way too weak defensively. His defense should be like... He should have an extra like 200k defense, 150k defense at bare minimum. Like he has to be at like 450k, and then with like the 30% chance dodge, right? Because this Gohan at the end, you could build him full dodge. We saw his defense right there. It's way higher, right? And he's stacking permanently. This Goku, his defense is so slow. Another issue. This Goku doesn't have any like multiplicative buffs within his own passive. So because he doesn't have those multiplicative buffs within his own passive, it leads to situations where, hey, his defense is going to be just way worse than you usually would anticipate it to be. Because, like, the thing about this Gohan is that he has a stacked defense you saw, but then he gets 40% on super attack. And sure, he doesn't have the 30% chance to dodge, but that's not enough. At bare minimum, like, he's at 250k with 50% support. You're not going to be running this guy with 50% support. He's going to be the unit floating. I showed it just, purposes of the showcase, right? But, like, I usually don't try to emphasize on, okay, yes, let's support the unit that's meant to support the rest of the team, right? Because that's not what's going to really work out in terms of how you run your team and your rotations. So, I'm actually very disappointed in this guy and very unfortunate. So, yeah, I don't want to be too hard because, like, he can be useful to you in, I don't know, some of the weaker events for sure. And that's what free-to-play units should be aimed for. But considering the strength of the Ultimate units last time, I feel like they're all better than this guy and probably the other two ones, except for Demon King Piccolo. He's quite good still, but yeah, this guy's kind of a flop. It's not good enough. So let me know what y'all think though, and of course I'll catch you next time. Peace out.